Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Paul from Vintage Sports Card Finds, and today we're going to do a video on some 1961s I picked up from eBay. But I just wanted to start the video off by saying we were at the a sports card show that I set up today in Tiverton, Rhode Island. It was the first time ever being at. Actually, was the first time the show was ever held, and it was pretty good. Some people came in and sold some stuff I didn't get a chance to buy, unfortunately, because some of the other vendors got the better deals or got the deals first anyway. But I did go there with the intention and hopes of buying, but I wasn't able to pick any up. But I did do some selling and got rid of some bulk. So that was exciting. Always nice to clear some space. And get a little money to reinvest into cards. So my card money tends to stay card money for the most part. So let's get into what we did. I just cracked open the box. Came eBay. The lot. This was the box that came in. It was 1961s. I want to say there were 140 or so of these cards, and that of the 140, I think I paid somewhere around 118 for it, all told, with everything in it, shipping and all that sort of stuff. So let's get right into it. And one of the reasons I bought these cards, now I haven't looked at these yet, because they were a lot and they weren't all visually shown in the pictures. But I did like of the cards that I did see. I liked the condition. If you guys know me at this point, those of you who've been watching the channel for a while know that I like this. Sharp corners and then go from there. But I'm kind of curious to see if there's any cards in here. I mean, I anticipate basically nothing but commons. But it would be nice to find a card or two that, is kind of a surprise. These are mostly in the 300s here so far. And of course, I'm hoping for no duplication. That's always the key. But as you can see, I mean, I bought this lot for condition. No major creases. There might be a card or two in here with some creases and such, but for the most part, very strong. A number of the rookies are in here, and I bought it for condition. I was hoping to upgrade a lot of cards that I have that need upgrading, and then in the process, pick up some. That's a beautiful card, Jim Golden. I've never really seen that card before. This must be a high number. Oh no, 298. And so I'll sort these out. They a lot of times when I buy lots on eBay, they already and they're like set lots. They already come in numerical order, but that's not the case this time around. Just a nice card, Jim Gilliam. So that's a cool one to have. So again, the reason I bought these cards was condition. And so far, this does not disappoint. Very sharp looking cards. There's going to be, I'm sure, some that are going to have their creases. Here's an example, right? Mickey Vernon. It's got a crease there. But for the most part, if they all look like strong cards, that's a win. You know what I mean? Picking these up at 80 cents in this kind of condition, somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 cents a card, even if they're a lot of commons. It's a 61 is so tough. Even when I try to stay as best I can to around $1 a card or less in these lots when I buy them on eBay. I paid close to $1 piece for some of these, but because the condition was better than average. But 1961 is tough. 1961, 63s, 65s. Love the team cards. I'm glad that the team cards are included in here. Because a lot of times these team cards are tough to find. I don't know why, but they're not like necessarily checklists. But, when I've bought lots in the past, that's a really good looking card. Great color on that with the uniform and everything. It's beautiful. Gus Bell. So I find with 61s, 62s, because of condition sensitive nature of those sets. Joey Cunningham. 63, same thing. The bottom half of those cards, very condition sensitive. 61s and 60s get tough because you're getting closer to the 50s, and there's a crease on that card. Getting closer to the 50s, so they just command more money. Jim Perry, that's got some great color on that card as well. Cleveland Indians. So, and there we go. That's a nice card right there. I'm pretty sure I don't have that, but we'll see. We'll compare and see. Some snowing on the cards in some cases, but for me, a set builder, I'm just looking to get nice looking cards that Pete Reynolds card is nice. Nice color on that too. I'm looking for nice condition cards that all kind of fit that VG excellent and above mode as best I can, And here we go. Del Crandall. Dick Groat. Bucco's card. It's a nice one. Johnny Romano. Jerry Lynch. So yeah, it's very, very tough. At least I found to find really cheap, I guess is the best way to put it, inexpensive lots of those early 60s sets. You find them. If you wait and you're patient, you will find them. But some really great conditioned stuff. As you can see, that's got some nice color to it too, that Frank Larry. Bob Perky. I know I have that card. Bob Friend. This is a nice one. Good condition. Again, a little bit of snowing on it, but that's common for the era. Dallas Green. Don Zimmer. Nice. So this, of course, has meaning to me as a Red Sox fan. First, he was a Red Sox manager, and then, of course, then he became the Yankees bench coach. Jim Pagliaroni, rookie. So some really nice cards here. Pete Burnside, Rocky Bridges. So there were a few so far decent cards. I've seen some 500s and late 400s cards. So that's pretty nice when you can get some of the higher numbers out of the way. Those are always the toughest. And this is honestly my experience when you're building sets that have tough high number series. The best way to do it is to buy lots. And, you're going to be able to pick up high numbers for a lot cheaper than $2, $3, $4, $5 a card. Maybe when you get down to the nitty gritty, you're going to have to pay that. Like I'm paying that now, $3, $4, $5 a card for the remaining 71s I need. And I'm probably going to have to do the same with 72, but just some really nice cards, really nice condition. I'm as soon as this video is over, I'm going to immediately put these in order and then compare them to my set and see how many I'm going to be able to replace and how many holes I'm going to be able to fill. I mean, this for me is very, very exciting. This is where I kind of this is what I love, you know, is getting these lots and then filling in slots. And then, of course, the last batch here. Let's see if there's any blazers in here that are going to throw me for a loop. So this is a checklist, unmarked. Oh, well, is that a... No, it's marked. It's marked. But, you know, checklists tough to find in these old sets. And you got some really nice condition cards. A lot of rookies. And I got to imagine, you know, sometimes those are a little bit more difficult to find because people will try to hold on to rookies. But this is a nice lot. And, you know, it's very exciting when you buy cards, Jim Landis. You buy cards and they give you a grade on it, and the cards actually come in that grade. You know, they come in the condition that the seller says or better. And that's really all you can ask for as a collector. Bob the Hawk Taylor. That's really all we can ask for as collectors, is that the people on the other end, since we as a group of collectors do a lot of buying on the internet. Of course, shows are great because you get to buy the cards in person and you know what they look like. But there's nothing quite like, you know, getting cards, you know, from an internet purchase and getting them in the condition that you anticipated you were going to get them in. So Don Blasingame, great baseball player name. And that's it. That's a great card too. Looks beautiful color on that. Beautiful color. So that's it. It as I said, it's mostly a common lot. There was a couple of decent cards in there that'll help me fill some holes. And I'm going to immediately after this video is over, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to organize them by number and go into my set and see what I can fix and not fix. I hope you're all having a great Saturday. I want to thank you guys for all the wonderful comments, liking the videos, sharing. I did have an opportunity to meet a viewer of the channel today at the show. I didn't know if I would, but he was very nice, and we picked up some, you know, he picked up a number of stuff as he was building his sets. So I wish him a lot of luck and continuing to do that. And as a viewer of the channel, I really, really, really appreciate it. So I want to thank you guys all for watching, for commenting, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and all that wonderful stuff. And that's it. And as always, happy hunting.